If the universe had been fair, you wouldn't be here. Not you, not your friends, not your favorite TV shows, not the moon, the earth, or even the galaxies that fill the night sky. That's because when the universe began, during the Big Bang, it produced matter and antimatter in equal amounts, like cosmic twins. But these twins weren't compatible. When matter and antimatter meet, they annihilate each other. Boom, gone. Total erasure. By all logic, the entire universe should have blinked out of existence almost immediately after it was born, but clearly, that didn't happen. So what cheated? What tipped the scale just enough to let matter win? This week, physicists at CERN, the European Research Centre behind the Large Hadron Collider, might have found a crucial clue. A rare particle called the beauty-lambda baryon was caught misbehaving, and that tiny act of defiance could help explain why anything exists at all. What they observed is called CP violation, short for charge parity violation. It's a fancy way of saying that particles and their antimatter counterparts aren't acting like perfect opposites. Normally, if you flip a coin 1,000,000 times, you'd expect roughly half heads, half tails. But what if the coin started favoring heads, even just a little? That would suggest something deeper was going on, some kind of imbalance baked into the system. That's what CP violation is. It's the universe tilting ever so slightly in favor of matter, heads over tails. Now, physicists have seen CP violation before, but this time it happened in a baryon, a type of particle made of 3 quarks, like the protons and neutrons that make up atoms. Specifically, it was a heavy version with a name only a physicist could love, the beauty-lambda baryon. The decay of this particle didn't match what its antimatter version was doing. That tiny mismatch might sound insignificant, but at the scale of the early universe, small imbalances could have massive consequences. This discovery might be part of the answer to one of the biggest questions in all of science. Why is there something instead of nothing? If matter gained even the slightest edge after the Big Bang, thanks to CP violation, it could have allowed just enough matter to survive. Enough to form atoms, planets, stars, life, you. This also challenges our current understanding of the universe. The standard model of particle physics, the theory we've been using for decades, doesn't fully explain why the universe favors matter. But these findings suggest there might be new physics out there, deeper truths we haven't discovered yet. The Large Hadron Collider is now gearing up for even more experiments. Scientists are hoping to catch more particles breaking the rules, more hints that the universe isn't playing by the book. And that's exciting, because every time we find one of these rule breakers, we get closer to rewriting the story of how everything came to be. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember that the reason you can look at anything at all might come down to a tiny particle refusing to act like its twin. The universe didn't follow the rules, and that's why you're here. To stay up to date on the latest science and technology news, subscribe to Breaking Through News on YouTube or at breakingthrough.com.